We'll be talking about why communism is bad.
In communism, everyone gets the same resources and same amount of money, so that everyone is equal.
This may sound good, but when you're equal to everyone, no matter how hard you work, you'll never escalate to anything.
I'm gonna save this for later.
Don't save your money, kids.
On this episode of authoritarian governments, we'll be talking about communism. Communism is a type of government where there's one political party in control, and everyone, all the subjects, all the people, like the citizens, get equal stuff, so that no one is better than anyone, and you can't be rich, and everyone's kind of pretty much just poor, and they all have the same stuff, and everything just kind of sucks. So in communism, you have a certain amount of money allowed to you by the government, and everyone gets the same amount of money, and you have to like spend it in a certain amount of time, or else the government will take it away, because you can't save your money, or else no one will be equal. Can I buy land?
No buying land. In communism, there's no private property, so no one can buy land.
Oh, I'm gonna work 2 jobs so I can get more money than my neighbor.
Oh, hey, I didn't see you walk up there. It's just me sitting on my $1 million motorcycle. So, what you just saw was, there's this guy trying to work 2 jobs so he could be more rich than his neighbor. That you can't do that with communism. So, you know, you have to be punished.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Where can I vote for our leader?
How dare you walk up to me like that? Do you know how much power in Rise of Kingdoms I have? Oh, to answer your question, you can't vote. It's communism.
Well, hey there. In communism, you have no say over your leader or the government at all. The government just has all control.
Hi friends, this is Wasden Jayat speaking, and today we're going to be talking about totalitarianism. Totalitarianism is a type of authoritarian government where the ruler is generally a dictator. The subjects in this type of government are completely subjected to the ruler and have no say in how things are run or who the ruler is. Thank you.
Now let's take a look at how a totalitarian government is.
Man,
Our leader really stinks, doesn't he? Hey, I'm gonna tell him you said that.
Oh!
We are gathered here today to vote for our new leader. Huh?
In a totalitarian government, people are like forced to worship their leader almost. And that is not great, because why would you worship their leader? Because they're flawed. And totalitarian governments are called totalitarian because a person has total control over its subjects, their subjects, and they like force them to do stuff against their will. and they're just bad leaders. So, not really good. That's what I was looking for. So, let's not do totalitarian governments ever.
Monarchy!
Yeah, I do that.
A form of government where a single person and the monarch is the head of the state.
Monarch's authority can range from symbolic to absolute, and a monarch's role can include representational, executive, legislative, and judicial functions. Monarchs can be constitutional, where the monarch's power is limited by a constitution, or absolute power, where the monarch has unlimited power.
I want to rule.
You can't rule, I'm the king.
Yeah.
And one monarchy is only one ruler, a king or a queen.
Why is having one ruler good?
Because there's no political disagreements.
Wow.
You don't watch people?
You're wrong.
You're wrong.
Wrong is.
Mine is better.
Mine is better.
You're wrong.
You're wrong.
I shall decide what I like, because I am the king, and I'm the only one that gets to decide.
What's another reason that a monarchy is good?
Did you know there's no election fees? I know, right?
Please answer.
No money for the elections. What?
Do not worry, there's no election fees.
But why are there no election fees?
Because there's no election. There's just a succession of rulers and a family.
That's gonna be a crazy.
What's another reason why monarchy is good?
Having a monarch can unite the people. A figurehead represents the people. Politicians represent only their party, not an entire nation. As such, a monarch can steer them through the hardest of times.
Fascinating.
The sovereign acts as a focus for national identity, unity, and pride, gives a sense of stability and continuity, officially recognizes success and excellence, and support the ideal of voluntary service.
What is another reason that a monarchy is good?
Social trust. Countries with monarchies may have higher social trust, which can lead to lower crime rate and corruption. I know, fascinating, right?
Dictatorships usually involve a dictator in a general sense. This is because a dictator is the leader of a dictatorship, hence the name dictatorship. A dictator is a ruler that is not a measuring device, but rather in charge of a country and its subjects. A dictator typically has forced himself into a position of power through strategic plans. A dictatorship usually involves a military regime that helps keep the dictator's laws and actions in order. A dictatorship might also include the following: secret police, military regime, dictator.
You're under arrest for illegal
no.
stuff. Come on, we're going to the leader, young man.
Oh.
Now, some of you may be wondering, what happens to these citizens when they get caught by the secret police? Well, here's a video. Let's take a look at how a dictator rises to power.
he steps on them.
Dictatorship is an owl.